Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a grocery haul and meal plan. So if you want to see what I bought this week and what meals we're eating, then keep watching. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm going to try and whiz through this just so I can make sure it's all edited and up before the weekend. But obviously it's a Tesco shop. Despite having worked with them in the past, it's not an ad. Obviously it's all bought with our own money. And yeah, should we just get cracking? It features some more cozy meals because the weather is just calling for it. Now we're in October, so let's go into the grocery haul part of the video and then we'll do the meal plan at the end. Okay, so we're starting with the fruit and veg as normal. There's one thing that's missing, which is raspberries, which they were out of, and the strawberries haven't got the best date. But as I've mentioned in like past ones recently, when the seasonal stuff tends to go like downhill and out of season, I'm just going to buy little and often so they're fresher, because generally I just do find that they don't last as well, which is just the way it goes. But when your kids primarily love berries, you're still going to buy them, aren't you, even when they're not in season. We also do have some watermelon left, so that will do us for now. But we have bananas, strawberries, blueberries, lemons, garlic apples and satsumas, and then anything else we can always pick up as and when. We've got 2 packs of the Piccabella tomatoes because they were on offer. 2 packs of baby cucumbers, sprouts, a red cabbage. I'm going to do that at the weekend in a roast. Mouse piper potatoes, parsnips. This made me laugh. I only ordered 2 because it's primarily only me and Mark that like them. Mark is obsessed with them. The kids really not fans, not yet anyway. And I do think they're a bit of a Marmite veg, aren't they? They are like a little bit unusual, but I have 4. And I don't really know how that happened, but I'm not complaining. I'll have to find a way of like using up the other 2. We are actually having sausage and mash for dinner tonight, so maybe I can cook them for that. 2 broccoli, 1 for the roast, 1 for a pasta dish. Lettuce, carrots and cucumber. And then we've got 2 packs of pasta because we're completely out pretty much, apart from like a small bit. So I've got rigatoni and farfalle, is it? Or farfalle? I don't know. This accent is terrible. We're going to move on. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. The stuff that you guys put up with. Bisto best because it's fit. Kalamata olives, pickles, silver skin, onions. I love these. I've spoken about this so many times, but every time I show you them in a grocery haul, I'm always like, oh my god, they're so good. But I really like a pickled anything really, and these are just brilliant. And I've got a red onion chutney as well. I've got some white chocolate chips and honeycomb pieces. These are a substitution for some fudge pieces that I'd ordered. I've taken to baking like little mini cupcakes throughout the weeks for packed lunches because I just thought it was like a nice thing to do, and I'm enjoying it at the moment. Will it last? Who knows, but I'm enjoying it currently. And I wanted to do white chocolate and fudge, but they didn't have those in stock. And when she was telling me about the substitutions, because it was click and collect, it was quite noisy, and I'm like a hearing aid user, I didn't really understand. So I was just like, oh yeah, like I'll keep it, because when I mishear things I get really embarrassed, which I need to be better at communicating, like, oh, I've got a hearing loss, sorry, could you repeat that? But sometimes I just get all stressed out. So I said yes, and now I've got some honeycomb pieces. But do you know what, maybe we could do this idea and make some cupcakes one week with chocolate like icing, frosting, and put these on top. I'm sure they'll go down well, and I always like to add to the baking cupboard anyway, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Got some sea salt crackers, some plain flour because of said baking and stuff, and then garlic sauce, just because I know my son, Bill loves a dip and loves a sauce, and we ran out of garlic mayo, so I thought we would try this one. Then other items over here, we haven't got loads because bagels, obviously we always go through really quickly, so I've got them, but we just bought a loaf, so I didn't buy one because it would be pointless to have 2 right now. I'd rather buy another one like fresh when we need it. And we have some wraps left over from last week, and then with the meat and the like cheese and stuff like, and then for meat and stuff I've gone for an unsmoked gammon joint, which was £13, although I did order a £10 one, so I'll have to check if that's like estimated or if I got it for a tenner, I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do with this is that I'm going to cook it in Coke So the full fat Coke over there is for the gammon, and I'm gonna, instead of pulling it, which I've done recently, I'm gonna then transfer it once it's cooked to the oven with a glaze, and then do sliced gammon, and that's gonna be for the roast dinner this week. But the leftovers I'm gonna turn into a Ploughman's type affair for all of us. So we've got pork pie, we have cheese, more cheese, the crackers, the pickles, we've got other pickles in as well, and I'm going to get some crusty bread on the day and make a salad with it as well, and coleslaw and stuff. And I thought it would just be a nice way of using it up. But last time I did this, I made the leftovers into a pie, but I didn't really want to do that again, and the Ploughman seemed like quite a nice easy way of doing it. I've got 2 packs of pork and honey chipolatas, 2 for £5. These are going to be for sausage and mash tonight. I might actually do some Yorkshire puddings as well. I just feel like the weather isn't very nice today, and I feel like it will call for some Yorkshire puddings, I feel. Ham, like usual. The barbecue chicken was on offer, Pilgrim's Choice was on offer, Philadelphia was on offer, the Brie was on offer. Ramona's, I ordered the original one, but they have substituted it with red pepper, which is fine because I still think that'd be really nice, and we love that stuff. The pasta sauce is on offer, so that's going to be a quick meal for the kids one night with crispy bacon and obviously pasta and garlic bread and stuff, and a salad. Protein yogurts, eggs were on offer, large for like roast potatoes and stuff, and then obviously the bagels. And then I need to hurry up because I'm running out of time on my memory card. These pizzas are on offer, the smaller ones, for £1 something, but they were out of margarita, so I ended up getting substituted the even bigger version for £1. I think it was 75, which is such a barg. And even though it says raw dough, keep frozen, carry flat, I put it upright, which is fantastic. The chicken were on offer. They are new, so they're on an introductory offer right now. So I've got buttermilk. I did get the spicy ones, but they were out of stock, so they sent me with the katsu, which is fine. Petit Parkers are out. Corn on the cob, because I'm going to do Fakeaway chicken, as you can probably guess from like these 2 for the kids. These are the southern fried chicken thighs that I'm going to use with that, and then I've got some garlic baguettes, 2 of those that can be kept in the freezer. Then the smoothies are on offer, so I've got immunity ones because everybody's bloody poorly at the moment. It's like one of us gets better and then somebody else is ill. Mango and juice, just because that was on offer as well. The Aero peppermint were on offer. I feel like you're either a mint chocolate person or an orange chocolate person, and I'm pretty sure all 3 of my kids are mint chocolate. I'm a mint chocolate person, but I think Mark is an orange chocolate. What are you? Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're one or the other. Anyway, Fruit Factory stuff. One of these was a substitution because one of the items was out of stock, but that's fine because kids like all of them. TUES were just cheap and cheerful. Sausage rolls were on offer. Fridge raiders were on offer, and pepperonis were on offer, and so were these actually. Crisps, just an assortment. I think Frazzles and Oysters are just cheap. Hula Hoops and What's-Its were on offer. Doritos share bag were on offer. I've just got those for the weekend because it's my kids' favourite flavour. Memory card ran out for a second, but as I was saying, they for the weekend, the kids' favourite flavour is Chili Heatwave, the Doritos, so that's why they're there. And then this is everything else. Like, we're all right for cleaning stuff because I did a little B&M trip recently, and then some bits at the end here from M&S, which I'll show you in a sec. So this is for the ham. I got the finest pods because, to be honest with you, I went to go and look at the ones that I normally get, the Starbucks ones. They were £4.50 for 1 pack. These are 2 for £5, and I've had them before and they're pleasant enough. So I've got vanilla and hazelnut. I feel like I might regret the hazelnut because sometimes they can be a bit bitter, but we're going to give them a go. It just made sense, like, so much stuff has gone up in price, as I'm sure you've noticed, and some of it just feels like daylight robbery because I am pretty sure that the Starbucks pods used to be £3.75 and they've gone up a whole quid, and then when they were on offer, they used to be on offer for like £2 or something, and it's just not really happening anymore. Anyway, that's just my rant over. Still cheaper than buying a takeaway coffee, but still, it's just the principle. Apple juice, we only got 1 because we've got other juice left in because I had to pick one up the other day. Milk, orange zero and zero cherry cola, a apple and strawberry squash, which sounds really nice actually. I don't think it's going to take away from my precious, my baby, my angel. But these are on offer 2 for £1.80, and I've also seen them on offer locally for £1 in various shops. So I just honestly cannot get enough of this stuff, but you know that by now. And M&S, we got the pink lemonade because if you've never tried it, it's the most like tart and sweet Oh, it's delicious. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. And then we got the pineapple and grapefruit, which is kind of like lilty, if you know, you know. And then I got some of these coffee pods, which are the ones that they do at the cafe. I just like spotted them while I was going down the aisles, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab you. And then I did find some fudge cubes there as well. So I picked those up, and that is everything. So on to the meal plan. It runs from Wednesday to Tuesday, just the way we're doing it at the moment, just seems to work. So Wednesday is actually now a day where we can hopefully, unless like some things pop up, it does change week by week, but we can eat together as a family, which I always really enjoy because we don't really get that opportunity that much anymore with the way that like life goes. We're always here, there and everywhere. So I thought I would do sausage and mash with peas and gravy, and I'm going to probably do some Yorkshire puddings as well because it's just the kind of person that I am. I love Yorkshire puddings. I am like, my dad's side of the family is from Barnsley, and it must just be in my blood, let me tell you. Thursday is now one of our busier nights for Bill and Stan. So that is always one where we've just got to do something quick and easy. So I'm just going to do pizza. I'm going to do like veggie sticks and hummus and stuff. You know, just like everybody likes it. It's really easy to do. And I'm also going to do like flapjacks that I've made with some fruit for dessert because it's like high energy, and it will send them off on their way ready for football and swim training and all that jazz. Friday, seeing my grandparents, which I'm really excited about because you didn't see them. Sorry, my phone's got a smear on it. Didn't see them last week because and the week before because we were either poorly one week and then they were away on holiday, so I've not seen them for a couple of weeks, and I'm actually really excited to see them, hear about how the holiday went, have a little catch up. My gramps always makes me a Bacardi and Coke and always gets like little like bowls of like nuts and nibbles, and it's just the nicest start to the weekend. And we have a good natter, and the kids always really enjoy it. And then Grandma, bless her, will always do something for the kids for dinner, which is so nice. Obviously I always offer and say like, shall I bring something? I can do something. She's like, no, I want to do it. And she's just one of those people that like I feel was just destined to be a grandma. She absolutely thoroughly enjoys it. Like it just makes her so happy, and it was just like it was when I was a kid and she was my grandma. Now she's got a great grandchildren. I feel like the pair of them are just in their element. They are both so good at grandparenting, and they are just like so special to me. Sorry, it's going to become a whole video about them, so I need to stop there. So yeah, the kids are eating there, and then to be quite honest with you, I really fancy ordering like a pizza. We do have stuff in the freezer, and that is sometimes what we do, but then there are other nights, I think it's because it's wet and drizzly and all of that, like I don't know, we'll see how we get on. Saturday I'm going to do Fakeaway KFC. So I've got like, we saw all the bits like chicken thighs, I've got like chicken tenders, and I've got some little popcorn chicken things from Aldi as well. I swear that this camera is like slowly tilting as I'm filming this video. Is that any more straight for you? I'm gonna do barbecue beans, I'm gonna do fries, I've got corn on the cob, and I think I've still got some southern fried gravy. Shall I check? It's this Bisto one, southern style gravy granules. I'm pretty sure you can get it most places, and I've got like just enough. It's mainly Bill that likes it, so that should be enough, I think. But I'm excited about doing that for the kids because they absolutely love it. This has gone wonky again. I think it must need tightening. Anyway, so that's the plan for Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm gonna do a roast ham. I actually might cook it on Saturday to just make Sunday a bit more relaxing for me, because at this time of year I feel like we've gone from really busy weekends during summer, because the summer is busy. Like you do barbecues, or you go on days out, or like it's very impromptu and very casual, and there's more daytime and daylight hours, and it just feels like the days are longer. Whereas I've started to feel at the moment, let me know if you're the same, where like I really need like one day a week to be a reset day, not just jobs around the house, but like
I need to do something for me, and I need it to be a bit more relaxed, because I just find that I am more tired at this time of year. So if I can like help myself out, I might do that. I'm going to cook it in cola, and then I'm going to glaze it this time and cook it in the oven, like roast it and then carve it that way, and then leftovers are going to be used for Monday's meal. But with the roast ham, before I move on, I'm gonna have roast potatoes, red cabbage, stuffing, applesauce, gravy. I've got a cauliflower cheese in the freezer that I made last week, because I made 2 portions of it. And I've got sprouts, parsnips and carrots, and obviously Yorkshire puddings again, with gravy, and I think that'll be really, really nice. I think everyone will really enjoy that. And then the leftover ham, I'm gonna do a Ploughman's on Monday night, so we'll have like leftover ham. I'm gonna buy a fresh crusty like French stick on the day, coleslaw, pork pie, cheese, brie, crackers, pickles. I'm going to do sticky sausages because I've got some in the freezer, and salad. And then on Tuesday we are going to have sausage lasagna from the freezer, which I bulk cooked or like prepped last weekend just gone, and that will just do us quite easily on Tuesday. Then it's one that I can take out, leave to defrost during the day, and then cook quickly as when we need it. And yeah, that is everything. So I hope you found that useful, and I'm gonna love you and leave you. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you all very soon.